An evening of all-star seasonal entertainment for Christmas Day with ITV includes a special 3-2-1.
Hello, everybody. Here he is, our Dusty Bin Father Christmas, and he's all set to enjoy a special seasonal 3-2-1.
We join George and Mildred.
Masked man attacks women on common. Why are you keeping this?
No, I'm keeping a bit about the best budgie competition. Oscar came fourth.
Fighting is fun for the Three Musketeers. And we welcome Eric and Ernie.
Round the other way and say hello to everybody.
Hello, how are you? I'm nice to see you all.
That's lovely.
Eamon Andrews introduces a special This Is Your Life. And there's Cleo's Christmas.
So beautiful, beautiful, just to hold.
Cleo Lane making a musical contribution to an all-star evening of entertainment this Christmas Day with ITV.
Walt Disney Productions, The Aristocats. A freewheeling feline comedy that will have you swinging to the beat and splitting your sides. The Aristocats.
And what might your name be?
My name is Duchess.
Plus, Walt Disney Productions' new action-packed spy thriller, The London Connection. The Aristocats and The London Connection at a cinema near you now. From 9 a.m. Friday, everything goes into the Allied Carpet Sale.
Yes, every carpet goes into Britain's biggest carpet sale.
Half-price remnants?
Over there.
Your own mill carpets, are they in the sale too?
Oh, yes, madam. Just look at the savings.
Which of these American carpets are in the sale?
All of them, sir. And if you buy during the sale, you'll save £3 a yard.
Everything goes into Britain's biggest carpet sale. Make sure you go too.
Let's all go.
Allied Carpets. Phone 555-3100 for your nearest branch.
I've always said that if you really want to enjoy the countryside, there's nothing like a car. Once you're right in it.
If you don't drive more carefully, we'll both be right in it. Not so fast! We're only out for a run. I know a pussy's got 9 lives, but they only gave me one. Police! Whoa! Auntie Dingle! I've been absconded out the vehicle.
Well, don't just stand there, young man. Check the oil, and I want 4 gallons in the back.
Auntie Dingle!
What's he doing up there? Calm down at once.
Would you like some of our Haviline 15W40 oil, madam?
Certainly not. I want Haviline 15W40 oil.
I see.
I'm losing my gravity.
Calm down. I need some money. Look in your pocket.
Right.
Oh, dear.
Well, the one thing you can say with absolute certainty, there are definitely no more shopping days to Christmas. A very happy Christmas to you from everybody here at Thames, from me especially. If you're shopping around from some good programmes, well, look no further, because on Thames this evening we've got quite a lineup. Well, now it's a case of happy Christmas to our colleagues at ITN, especially Anna, who's here now with the National Early News.
The 3 American clergymen and the Algerian Archbishop who were allowed to hold Christmas services inside the American embassy in Tehran today say the hostages are in good physical shape, but they're showing signs of mental strain, especially in the younger ones. They were certain that they saw only 43 hostages. The American State Department insists there were 50 Americans inside when the embassy was overrun. The clergymen couldn't hold a large interdenominational service as they wanted. Instead, they saw the hostages in groups of 4 or 5. Afterwards, the Roman Catholic Bishop Thomas Gumbleton of Detroit said, "It was one of the most fervent Christmas services in which I've ever taken part. They wept and I wept." The clergymen are due to return to the embassy to collect letters and messages from the hostages, but don't expect to see them again today. 81 people have been rescued from a Panamanian cruise ship which ran aground in Antarctica. The Lindblad Explorer sent out a Mayday emergency call after hitting rocks in the South Shetland Islands. No one was injured. A Chilean ship has taken the people aboard, but the captain and 18 crewmen are staying on the cruiser while she's towed to Chile for repairs. The royal family are spending Christmas at Windsor. This morning, most of them went to church at St George's Chapel. With the year of a child coming to an end, the Queen's Christmas message concentrated on the children of the Commonwealth. In his final Christmas message before retiring, the Archbishop of Canterbury has called for hard thinking and serious action to halt Britain's casual attitude to divorce. Dr. Coggan, preaching at Canterbury Cathedral, said, "A country whose divorces have multiplied by 4 in the space of 30 years is a country in danger." He said Christians should try to help those lonely people who are trying to double as both father and mother in broken homes. At St. Peter's Square in Rome, the Pope said the world should save future generations from extinction by putting an end to the arms race. In his Christmas address, Pope John Paul again said he was opposed to artificial methods of birth control. The governor of Rhodesia, Lord Soames, has said he doesn't expect all the Patriotic Front guerrillas to stop fighting despite the ceasefire. He said a hard core would stay on in the bush. Lord Soames was visiting the Commonwealth Forces transit camp in Salisbury. Troops are arriving there in a steady stream with no break for Christmas.
Morning.
Lord Soames wanted it to be informal, and it was. General Ackland was one of the few in uniform. The Irish Guardsman Piper had been up half the night playing to these men as they flew into Salisbury. Lord Soames knows the possible dangers that face them as they watch over the Rhodesian peace. He was at ease. He was, after all, an army major before a politician. A little moment in history that one trooper didn't miss. Lord Soames was determined to see the Rhodesian cooks. This means Happy Christmas. The one thing the governor had asked for was a cup of char with the men. What else? He left as he'd come, with a wave and a smile that will have boosted the morale of every one of the 1,000 British troops now in Rhodesia. David Smith, ITN, Salisbury, Rhodesia.
Prince Andrew was in Lusaka with the Queen and Prince Philip for the Commonwealth Conference earlier this year, and he turned his hand to interviewing.
Artist.
An artist?
Yes.
What sort of artist? Sculptor or a painter or what?
Painter.
Painter. And you, sir, what are you going to do when you finish?
I'm a pilot.
You're going to be a pilot?
Yes.
I see, just like me. I see. What are you going to fly? Helicopters or aeroplanes?
Helicopters.
Helicopters?
Yes.
And what are you going to do when you leave school?
I'll be a nurse.
A nurse?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a nun earlier on.
No.
I see.
He'll be wanting a job here next. Rudi Dutschke, Red Rudy, the German left-wing student leader of the 60s, has died in Denmark. He was 39. Dutschke was one of the leaders of the student unrest that swept Western Europe in 1968. That year he was shot in the head by a right-wing gunman. He was seriously injured and dropped out of active politics. That's all from us for the moment. I'll be back again at nearly 11:15 with the rest of tonight's news. Till then, have a happy Christmas.
Thanks, Anna. We'll see you a little bit later. Now then, it's time for us to continue with our programmes. In fact, it's time for 3, 2, 1. Do that the wrong way, it could get you into a lot of trouble.
Chris Emmett and Mike Newman, Karen and Dusty Bin, and the 3-2-1 girl.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, mums and dads, boys and girls, everybody, a very happy Christmas to all of you. A very happy Christmas. We hope you're having a terrific time. Now, we know you probably just got over the lunch and you probably still got your fingers on the wishbones. So stop doing that with your fingers and try doing that. Now, come on. You know how to do it. Come on, try. That's it. Wish for a whole hour of family fun and you've got it. We do sincerely hope that you all got the presents that you were looking forward to today. I got some great presents. Do you know